All right. Well, hello and welcome everybody. John Van Dersen here from Canada. Like to welcome all of our impactors, all of our guests from all over the world to our Tuesday night call here. We've got a great call lined up. We're going to jump right into it. And as we always do, we like to talk global first off. We are a global fundraising situation here. We allow people to build a team and a fundraising platform around the world, and it has taken hold right around the world. We're just over 8 months old now. We already have impactors in 155 different countries to raise the funds they want to raise, and it's working extremely well around the world. I've never seen anything take off like this before, and there's a reason that it's happening. Number one, we have what the whole world is looking for, because we give people the ability to raise unlimited funds for anything that a person wants to raise funds for. Number two, we've got what everybody can do. We just share the videos on our mobile landing pages and on our websites. It gets the message across. They're able to duplicate that. Number three, we've got a world-class IT company behind us that gives us every single tool that we need so we can go out there and be productive and efficient. And of course, number four, we've got an outstanding group of Impact 101 members and leaders from all over the world. They recognize what they've got their hands on, and they're out there building and spreading the word. You throw in the fact that we're just over 8 months old, big growth happening around the world. It's a fantastic time to get involved. So with that, what I'd like to do is bring on my good friend and the president of Impact 101, Frank Servideo. Frank, could you maybe come on and kind of fill us in on what's going in from the corporate side of things?
You bet, John. Just before the call started, there's lots of exciting things. We're talking about some things that are happening in Vancouver. But before we do, I want to thank everybody, to making Impact 101's name and a brand out there. So thank you so much. Can you imagine 155 countries? Couldn't have done it without you. Keep up the great work, folks. We absolutely love what's going on here, and we're going to continue to do that. And John, I'm going to be heading out to Vancouver again. There's pockets there that are just growing like it is around the world. So we're really excited about that. Canada is going to come to #1 spot. I'm really sure about that. Now, in case this is the first time on this call, folks, this is a little bit of a challenge that we have with our members of Impact 101. We have a little bit of a contest to see who gets the most views and how many sponsors and how many invites, etc. Gives you traffic. You need to know how the point system works. Just click on the icon right above the information there in your dashboard. And John, without any more delay here, why don't you announce the winners of the President's Cup and the actual countries, the individuals. That is fantastic. And I noticed I got the individuals up there, the actual countries twice. So why don't you do the countries, and we'll put the last one slide later. I was just too rushed at the end. Sorry, John. I grabbed the...
Sure, no worries, Frank. It's all good. Let's look at the top 10 hotbeds for Impact 101 this week. Number 10, we have the country of New Zealand. Number 9, South Africa. Number 8, the UK. Number 7, Australia. Number 6, Costa Rica. Number 5, India. Number 4, Panama. Number 3, the Ivory Coast. Number 4, Canada. And number 2, Canada, sorry. Number 1, the U.S., back in first place again, but the competition's heating up. Congratulations to everybody, Frank.
John, I was just so excited, and we will get the individuals up there. I was just so excited that Canada's number 2 and almost number 1. I wanted them to be number 1, so I guess I put it up twice. So we'll get the individuals up there towards the end of the presentation. But thank you all for making this a great week and getting these different countries coming up there. It's just exciting to see how different countries rotate. And I just hear that there's some things brewing in Brazil. So you never know what's going to happen next week. So congratulations to all. John, we talk a lot about numbers. We talk about timing's everything. We talk about being as many grids as possible and the freedom plan here and 3 grids to freedom. Why don't you explain what this is all about? Because this is really an important slide.
Sure, Frank, I'd love to. All we do is we reach out to people and we ask them, have you got 3 minutes to see a way that a lot of people are receiving a lot of funds very quickly? The answer is always yes. We simply plug them into the Timing is Everything video. Most people are very interested from there. We move them into the 3 grids to freedom plan. It lays out the roadmap on how they can get into as many grids as possible. It doesn't matter where they start. It gives them the strategy. And the reason that you want to do that, we have 8 separate donation grids. They're all separate donation streams to you. The more of those grids you're in, the more donation streams you have coming to you. And, you know, you can see here the percentage of total donation dollars. Number 1 is the $4,800 grid. Number 2 is the $2,400. All the way down, number 7 is the 40. Number 8 is the 80. The whole key here, Frank, you want to be in as many of these grids as possible. Start where you're comfortable. Takes just as much work to be in one grid as 8 grids, but the results can be quite a bit different to you.
100%, John. Just, you know, wherever you feel comfortable, start, but it takes the same amount of work in one as, you know, one grid as many as 8 grids, the same amount of work and time. So, and the results just change dramatically. So that's something that we, you know, we're just trying to explain and make sure everybody understands that, hey, depending on your country and your comfort level will depend on where you get started. And of course, your social network of people that are surrounding you. Now, John, this is extremely important. And that's because, you know, we've been around for 8 months plus, and we're now identifying when memberships of people that have paid for the 6 months are starting to show up, they'll get a yellow banner saying that their membership is expiring in 29 days. So anything within 30 days, you'll get a yellow banner. Anything within 7 days, you get a red banner saying, hey, it's going to expire. So, but some people may go on holidays, may not be there. So what we've also done is for the leaders to go, they go into their actual team and full team and see, you know, hey, this person actually has 17 left. They'll be able to see their entire team, and they'll be able to see when their days are going to expire. So reach out to them. They may be on holidays, might miss out, text them, do whatever. But it's extremely important to communicate. And why is this so important, John? Why should they go and make sure that their subscription is still valid?
Well, Frank, you need to be an active member in order to be able to receive donations. That means you need to have a valid 6-month or 1-year membership. Is so critical to go in there and keep it renewed. It's only $25 for 6 months or $40 for the year. And you know, that can simply be covered in 1 or 2 donations to you. And it just keeps all of those donation streams open, keeps you in the genealogy, keeps your team. It's so important. If you go to My Info and you click on, oh, if you want to jump ahead one slide there, Frank. Yeah, if you go to My Info, you click on subscription, you can pick the one that works for you, and it adds on to your current membership. So let's say your membership expires the end of September. You don't need to wait till September 30th to keep it active. You can go in there, pick up a 6-month or a 1-year membership. It will just add on to when your current membership expires. And it just makes sure then that nobody misses any donations. You know, it just makes sense, Frank. Then you don't have to remember to do it the day of.
Extremely good point there, John. You don't want to miss out on any donations, so you want to make sure you're active and add on to your time at any given time, folks. You don't even have to wait till a week or 30 days. You can add on right now. Even if you signed up today, went 6 months and said, I should have done a year, I'm just going to add 6 more months. You could do that, and it'll just add to your time. Awesome. You know, John, you've been in the relationship industry business for 25 plus years. Have you ever seen a company that's been with, you know, less than a year, have all these languages and have all this on their website, right on their homepage? It's a replicate homepage right here, John. What do you think of this page?
Well, Frank, you said it best. I mean, 8 months old. Look at this website. What a power tool to build with. You get your prospects here. I mean, first thing they see, we're in 155 countries. Then they see the tickers for Stars of the Week, the President's Cup. They see the flags, the points, the individuals. They know something big is happening. They click on the languages. They see all the languages. We have the site and the back office in. And then they start looking at the videos. It lays it right out for them, shows them how it works. They want to be a part of it. They sign up. They get the same website that they can immediately start sharing with people. It's a powerful tool, Frank.
You bet. This page here just says a lot. And, you know, you get a lot of the same stuff on your mobile landing page, all that with your subscription, which we're going to show the mobile landing page shortly. But I encourage everybody, these different languages, go into your back office, change the actual languages so you can see how it works. So there should be no reason, no excuse that people can't understand it. And, you know, in these languages that we have on our websites, and it's actually been helping tremendously and around the world. So it's been great. Now, this is extremely, and I want everybody listen very carefully to what John has to say. We have our own YouTube channel here. If you click on the blue button videos, you'll be able to see this banner, click on it. John, why am I so excited about this page? Why am I excited that everybody should listen and pay attention to what you got to say?
Well, Frank, we're a global society. We know people all over the world. We want to share Impact 101 with them. It's critical to provide the information in their language so they can understand it quickly and then they can use it to build in their region. So if you go to your back office, you click on the blue videos button, you'll see this orange banner come up. It's got our YouTube channel there. It shows you how to click on any of the videos that we have there and bring it up in subtitles in any language on the planet. Just allows people to build globally. And when you've got a global team working, Frank, and building their teams and their platforms, you get to wake up donations every morning while you're sleeping. They're building their team. It's a powerful, powerful tool for those looking to build globally.
You bet. 24/7, John. You say it so best there. 24/7. It's just like clockwork. Get up in the morning and you see actual donations coming in. You just got to love it. Now we have the first languages video in these languages: Russian, Hebrew, French, German, Spanish, and excuse me, I just got something in my throat there. Excuse me. Mandarin, Cantonese, Chinese, Hindi, Portuguese, Vietnamese, and Malay. If you see these flags, folks, then it will change that particular language. So you want to be aware of that on your mobile landing page. And also, if you go into your dashboard under videos, you'll see those flags. You can copy those links and send it to people in those particular language. I'm extremely excited about this, and I'm going to go slow and make sure everybody understands this. This is we have an app in the Play Store for Androids, but this friendship and communication is good for absolute everybody, even the iOS. We do not have the ETA with iOS. They're just really finicky, but we do have it for Androids. But everybody that's a member of Impact 101 can go into their back office and look for friends. So go to your entire team and add friends, especially everybody in your team. Anybody that you donated to, ask them to be your friend. This is an app that you get instant communication. You get notifications when you get a donation. You get broadcast messages, support, and your friend messages. Highly, highly recommend it. Also, what we've done is we've added the Replicate mobile landing page and the Replicate website that you can just click on it and share right from there, so you don't have to download it onto your home screen of your phone. Some people that have the iOS now do it. Some people have both, but this is extremely exciting because of communication and instant communication. I just love our system because it communicates with you right away, John.
Well, we know that the speed of business is the speed of communication, Frank. Most of us check our emails once or twice a day, but if we get an instant message, we're checking it immediately. What this app does is allow people to communicate with your team, allows corporate to communicate with you, let you know of new tools, new presentations, events, you got a donation coming. It just speeds up the whole process, Frank. It's very, very effective.
You bet, John. We're just so excited about it. And, we started playing around with it, but I just want to make sure everybody knows, everybody go to your dashboard, go to Impact Team, go down to My Friends, and start adding friends by their usernames, and you'll start seeing them come in. They'll tell you where the pin. So highly recommend, if you haven't done so, go into your Impact Team, go to your friends and see if anybody's requested to be your friends. Please do so. Again, you do not have to have an Android for this to happen. Everybody could do it. Doesn't matter what your device is. And then you come in and your message, your far right box that says messages, that's where you'll see, and we're separated the three from the actual broadcast to the support. Then we have your friends there. Okay, as you can see here, I have a friend. I have one pending. I could add. So very, very simple, folks. Go add friends. You hit the add buttons, and then you could hit the plus sign. Then Bill Smith. If I hit the plus sign for Bill Smith, Bill Smith will end up having a request there to become my friend. And it's just very, very well. And you'll see that it's all lit up when you have friends waiting. And this is how the text is very clean, very clear, folks. And once you complete a text, make sure you hit submit. It's phenomenal. Hit refresh if your browser's been off for a while, folks. Really simple. Hans and I were going back and forth. It happens instantly. Absolutely love it. And remember, we are a software company. We build all our own programs. There's no third parties. And this is encrypted, folks. So it stays with us. It's totally encrypted. People can't see, only people that you're actually communicating with. Very, very great tool. As you get used to it, you'll find it amazing. And, as we get it out in the iOS, it's going to be that much better. But for right now, go and complete your list of friends and continue to grow from there. John, have you added any friends before I move on to the next subject, with the app? What do you think of the app?
Yeah, I have an Apple product, but I could go into my back office, add friends at any time, communicate with them. It's awesome the way it works, Frank. There's companies 10 years old don't have anything like this. Here, you guys have got it. You're 8 months old. That speaks volumes.
You bet, John. And here's another important slide, folks. We've added now the video how to build your mobile landing page right there. When you go into my info, go to my mobile landing page. We actually have a video there to show you for your secondary mobile landing page. You get 2 mobile landing pages. One, you replicate one for Impact 101 and one for any other choice of your business, whether it's a brick and mortar, whether it's network marketing, relation affiliate, it does not matter. So please go ahead and do so. Also, here is where you would click and go to the very bottom, and you can actually request your V card, etc., which I'm going to point out on the other video. Share your mobile landing page. This is mainly for people that need to load it onto their actual phones, or also you can use the app and share it from there as well. So very, very powerful tools. Please go ahead and do so. We've added the stats now. Now you can see your stats, how many times people have viewed your page. And I think it's extremely important, John, that people could see, you could see your work and your efforts, whether you put a QR code or send an email or text a mobile landing page, whether people are actually active. This is a real live slide so that you can see this person had 1,200 views and the different types of devices. John, what do you think of information and feedback?
Well, it's so important, Frank. If you go to the work to get it out there to people, you want to know who's looked at it, because then you can do efficient follow-up with those people. These tracking stats give you that. It just helps make your time more effective.
You bet, John. I love this approximately view location. So if you're sending it out on Facebook and you're getting around the world, you can start seeing where it's being more effective, and it's just amazing. And these color buttons they're just the Google colors. That's all they are. And if it's just the one icon here with no numbers, that means it's just been one click in Australia. Very, very powerful, John. I just love the stats. All right. Mobile landing page. If this is your first time on here, the mobile landing page this is what a mobile landing page. You get a replicate website, you get a replicate mobile landing page, you get an app, all for pennies on the day, John. And you also get a secondary one for your other business, whatever that is. You also have the actual button here that you could flip between your regular business, and you can hit it on your regular business and it'll come to Impact 101. So you're actually marketing 2 things at once, no matter what that is. And also, if people play with it, I tell everybody, play with your mobile landing page. Send your mobile landing page people, get them to request your V card and see what happens. Test it out for yourself so you could actually see the power of our mobile landing pages. Folks, you've got to start using it, and this is our product. And you get it for 10 cents a day or 13 cents a day, whether you're paying $25 or $40, John. Have you ever seen something like that? We're giving products, and we're helping you raise funds for your cause.
Well, Frank, when we joined back January 17th, the second we paid for our membership, we got an Impact 101 mobile landing page like the one on the left here. All we've ever done is share that with people around the world. We're sitting here 8 months later. We've got members on our team in 155 different countries. It's unbelievable what's happened. We've never had to explain it once ourselves. That's how powerful this tool is. It'll get the job done for you. And the value with getting 2 of these for a $25 or $40 member, Frank, it's very, very strong.
Yeah, and we were selling these things for $250 each, and if you get to use it and learn it, spend some time, figure it out, you'd be quite impressed at what you get. And here's the secondary. If you click on the video button, video reel, in case you don't know, you get all the videos listed, all the ones that are on your replicate site. Come here, so you can point and shoot, send a text to somebody, tell them to click on the video reel and watch video number 3 because it's the intro. Or do you think they need to know more about the grids? Tell them to click on the video reel, then click on video number 2 on the secondary page. Now, folks, it's really, really important that you understand that these flags, when somebody clicks on it, it'll change those languages. Very, very powerful. This is what we're all about, is about campaigns and raising funds for your cause. So, folks, if you go to your dashboard under My Campaigns, you could build your own mobile landing page, and there's a support video. John, have you built a campaign?
I sure did, Frank. I'm not a technical guy. I went to My Campaigns. It took me 2 minutes to put together a campaign. You can change it to anything you want at any time. You add a picture and bang, now your campaign appears not only on your website, but also on your mobile landing page. And what happens now when people do go there, you send them to look at the information. Most people want to become a member. They want to raise funds something. But even if they don't, Frank, if they like your campaign, they can see how serious you are. They can donate to it. It gives you the ability now to raise funds globally. That's what it's all about.
You bet, John. And you know, here it is. If you got a campaign, as long as you put an image in your campaign, it'll show up in your Replicate mobile landing page, and they can click on it and they'll go to your campaigns. So everybody's mobile landing page is their tools to actually, you know, to raise funds and awareness to your cause, whether it's your Replicate website or whether it's the mobile landing page. If you have a mobile landing page and you actually have an image then and a campaign, then your campaign in the menu bar will show up here. So if this is your Replicate site, people could click on it and see your campaign. They could also donate it. If you do not have a campaign set up yet, then the menu bar will not have campaign there. And I would strongly suggest and recommend that you build a campaign, folks. It's extremely powerful. Then once you have a campaign, you have an image, then people could donate to your cause. And you don't even have to be part of Impact 101. I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to be, but they could actually donate to your cause without being part of Impact 101. This is a tool and this is a product to raise funds for your cause, John. What's your thoughts of that?
It's a global fundraising platform, Frank, the most sophisticated one that exists out there. That's why it works so well.
You bet. And then, you know, people could donate right to your cause. Now, you know, we're really, really excited about that. Now, I put this slide up here, John, because I want to make sure everybody knows that ORU is still listed, but it's really intertwined. We haven't taken it out there. ORU is not one of choice that we want people to use as a payment method. And remember, John, do you think it's a great idea to have more payment methods?
Well, if you want to raise funds, you want to make it easy for people to make donations to you. The more payment methods you have, the quicker and simpler it is, Frank.
You bet. And you know, there's something we're going to talk about. We're taking ORU out there. We have videos on how to send donations. Another payment method would be Strongly, and we're going to step that game up, and that's going to be towards digital currency. And we're going to add a payment methods, and it's going to be within the next week or two, John. And it's going to be extremely exciting. We're going to start educating people about digital currency because that's the way of the future. John, what do you think of digital currency? Don't you think people should be starting to pay attention? And, you know, maybe before you start, there's a system never before in the history of digital currency was there it's called Backend that just went live yesterday that actually the New York Stock Exchange, they actually hold coins now as collateral. Can you believe that? And then they pay out in digital currency. That's the ICE, and that's Backend that is backed by the New York Stock Exchange, folks, that owns, actually it's ICE that owns the New York Stock Exchange. It does not get any better than that. So if you're looking for security, man, there it is right there. So we're really excited about the digital currency arena, John.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the way of the future. And, you know, to capitalize, you don't need to be an expert. It's very simple to participate in it and, you know, catch the wave. When you're on the front of a big trend, it's always a great place to be.
It's definitely a big trend right now, John. Really it is. And, you know, this is a big important slide here just for the people that may be on here for the first time. Why is this very important that people know what this is all about?
Well, if you go to resources in your back office, you click on all videos, you're going to see this page. First off, you've got all the support videos there. So it's all right there in front of you. Someone on your team has a question, send them the video. You never have to answer it yourself. You've also got all the team calls we've done right since January 17th, powerful tools. And we've got many, many global training calls where many of our leaders have shared the simple things that they do to build it big and fast. Go listen to the calls, get your team to listen to them, copy what they're doing, you'll get the same results. We've also got live or recorded presentations by Duncan Wood, Colin Simmons, and yourself. Frank, you share those with people. They get the picture on what we have, they get the big picture, and they realize that they want to be a part of this. So all the tools are there. It's just a matter of people using them.
You bet, John. We tell everybody just let the videos do the work. Don't going into all the explaining. We have all the videos to help you do sort and tell them to watch the videos and move on from there. You know, it's just really, really powerful, guys. Go and find these videos. Now, tomorrow, I just want to, you know, I'm not 100% sure whether we're going to do a webinar tomorrow or not, John. I'll have to find out if Hans is available. But just in case we have a webinar tomorrow, go ahead and I'll let you announce this part.
Sure. We've got another webinar tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock UK time. Make sure you're on there with your team and your prospects so they can see the vision and the mission of where this is going. Frank, you know, the last thing I want to talk about is the 90-day blitz. You know, 25 years in the relationship marketing arena, we built some big teams. We know that if you want to build something big, it's way easier to do it fast than it is to do it slow. So, you know, we always go into a 90-day blitz. That means we simply get busy. We do some simple things. We do a lot of them every single day for 90 days. Your prospects, your team, they see how serious you are. They follow your lead. They go in their own 90-day blitz. It's amazing what can happen in a very short period of time. So to see that, just go to System for Success in your back office. Click on 90-day blitz. You'll see all the details there. You can make a big difference in your life and your family's life in a matter of 90 days, Frank.
You bet, John. John, I got the actual stars of the week. So can you announce the stars of the week? I'm really excited about this group.
I can. I can't see the 10th one there, Frank, unfortunately, on my screen. There we go. Okay, top 10 producers for the week. We've got Will from the U.S., Marilyn in number 9 from Canada, Maria from Australia, number 8, Carol from Canada, number 7, Chris from the U.S., number 6, Randy from, I believe it's Costa Rica. Is that correct, Frank?
I believe so, but I'm not 100% sure. You're pretty good at the flags.
Yeah, not sure. Usually we've got the other slide up there at the same time. It helps me out. Number 4, we've got Lillian from Canada. Number 3, we've got Danielle from Canada. Number 2, we've got Jose. I'm not sure
Panama.
where.
Panama. That's
Panama. Okay, excellent. And number 1, we've got Earl from the U.S. So congratulations to everybody. Very well done.
Yes, exactly. You know, John, I think that's it for our presentation. And, you know, I want to congratulate everybody. Thanks for the efforts. And look at it. Canada's got that effort going there. We're just, you know, we're lighting it up there. So thank you all. Thank all the participants. Thank you for sharing the Impact 101. So I'll let you close the call, John.
Okay, excellent. Well, thanks for being on the call, everybody. As we always say, let's keep it simple. Let's think global. Let's use the tools, and let's go out there and impact some people. Have fun, everybody. We'll see you on tomorrow's call. Have a good evening.